Money feels solid. You work for it. You save it. You trust it. But what if I told you that money today is not what humans use for most of history? What if I told you that modern money exists only because people believe in it? And what if that belief breaks? This is not a conspiracy. This is history. Today, I'll tell you the story of the moment money stopped being real and how that single decision quietly changed the lives of every human on Earth. For thousands of years, money had one simple rule. It had to be something valuable by itself. Gold, silver, copper. You couldn't create it easily. You couldn't print it, and governments couldn't cheat it. A king could lose power, an empire could fall, but gold stayed gold. This system had a problem though. Gold was heavy, hard to move, hard to protect. So banks were born not to create money, but to protect it. People deposited gold. Banks gave paper receipts. Those receipts were not money. They were promises. And for a long time, those promises were honest. Over time, banks noticed something interesting. Most people never came to collect their gold. So banks started lending more receipts than the gold they actually had. This was the birth of fractional banking. It worked as long as people trusted the system. Then governments entered the game. Wars became expensive. Empires needed money fast. So governments borrowed, and borrowed more. Eventually, gold became a limitation. Gold said, you can't spend what you don't have. Governments didn't like that. In 1971, the world was under pressure. The United States had promised that its currency could be exchanged for gold. But there was a problem. There wasn't enough gold. So quietly, without public debate, that promise was ended. No explosion, no announcement to the world, just a sentence. From that day forward, money was no longer backed by gold. It was backed by confidence. If people believed, it worked. If they stopped believing, it didn't. This was not the end of money. It was the birth of modern money. Wars became expensive. Empires needed money fast. So governments borrowed, and borrowed more. Eventually, gold became a limitation. Gold said, you can't spend what you don't have. Governments didn't like that. After that moment, money could be created digitally. Not by mining, not by labor, but by numbers. Debt became the engine of the world. More debt meant more money. More money meant higher prices. This is inflation, not a mystery, not magic, just mathematics. Your savings didn't lose value because you failed. They lost value because the system changed. This system has benefits. It allows fast growth. It allows governments to survive crises. But it has a cost. People work harder, but feel poorer. Money increases, but value feels smaller. And trust becomes the most important currency of all. Money didn't collapse. It evolved from something you could touch to something you must believe in. The real question is not, is this system good or bad? The real question is, what happens when belief disappears? Because history shows us one thing clearly. When trust dies, money follows.